Beyond Rome and Venice, quieter Italy waits, villages folded into hills and sea. Time moves softly here, like water around ancient stone. Beauty lives in shutters, lanes, listen to the breeze, and wine shared with new friends. Feel the sun on old walls. Simply be. It is a journey into the heart of what makes this land so enchanting, a discovery of places that have preserved their authenticity and magic. We will wander through streets carved from rock, gaze upon houses that cling to impossible cliffs, lose ourselves in fairy tale landscapes. It is a cinematic escape, a reminder that the most profound experiences are often found far from the beaten path, waiting patiently for those who seek them. And the most beautiful part, this profound beauty and deep connection to history and nature does not demand a fortune. It asks only for your curiosity. Our journey begins where the mountains meet the sea. In Cinque Terre, ochre, rose, sun-faded yellow, they cling to the cliffs with a defiant grace, like jewels scattered along the rugged Ligurian coast. The air is thick with the scent of salt, basil. The only sounds are the crash of waves below, the distant chime of a church bell. It feels suspended between the sky and the water. Imagine waking in Manarola, watching the first light of dawn illuminate the houses, turning them into a cascade of warm color. You walk down narrow stairways, so steep they feel like ladders, your hand grazing the cool stone of ancient walls. Fishermen mend their nets in the tiny harbor, their voices a soft melody against the rhythm of the sea. There is a simplicity here, life tied to the tides and the seasons. The hillsides are a masterpiece, terraced vineyards with the sea beyond. Grapes for Cinque Terre grow here, kissed by sun and sea spray. Walk the ancient paths, tracing footsteps of generations. Labor as a form of prayer. Each step reveals a new vista. Turquoise water, clustered villages below. It's a landscape you feel in your soul. As evening approaches, the villages begin to glow. Lights flicker on in the windows. The sun sinks into the horizon. Fiery orange, deep purple. It silences you, fills you with profound peace. You find a small spot on the rocks away from the crowds, and simply watch the day surrender to night. This is a place of romance for anyone who loves beauty. Taste fresh pesto, feel the cool sea on your skin, see a boat bobbing in a hidden cove. Cinque Terre reminds you the simplest things are the most beautiful. Embrace the local way of life. Regional trains connect the 5 villages affordably. Train, pulling into Corniglia station. But the real secret is your own 2 feet. Hike the scenic trails between the towns. Free, intimate, and rewarding. We travel south to a place that feels like stepping into another world, another time. This is Matera, one of the oldest continuously inhabited cities on Earth. It is not a city of towers and palaces, but of caves, the Sassi. To be here is to feel the weight and whisper of history, a story stretching back 9,000 years. It is a city born from the rock, and it holds the memory of every life lived within its embrace. Walking through the Sassi di Matera is like navigating a labyrinth of memory. The lanes twist and turn, rising and falling, with stairways that lead to rooftops that are themselves the foundation for homes above. There is no clear distinction between a road and a roof, a private home and a public square. It is an organic architecture, shaped by necessity and community over millennia. You can almost hear the echoes of the past, children's laughter, the murmur of prayers from a rock-hewn church, the sound of a blacksmith's hammer. The story of Matera is one of great hardship and incredible resilience. For centuries, these caves were home to a peasant population living in extreme poverty, a reality that led to the city being called the shame of Italy. In the 1950s, the inhabitants were moved to modern housing, and the Sassi were abandoned, left as silent, ghostly shells. But this was not the end of Matera's story. It was a pause, a moment of quiet before its rebirth. Today, that silence has been replaced by a new life. Artists, hoteliers, and restaurateurs have returned, breathing life back into the ancient stone. They have restored the caves with reverence and respect, transforming them into unique guest houses, elegant restaurants, and artisan workshops. To stay in one of these restored sassi is to connect with the city's spirit in the most intimate way, to sleep within the earth and wake to the light of a new day dawning over this timeless landscape. The beauty of Matera is haunting, almost spiritual. It is most powerful at dusk, when the setting sun bathes the stone in a warm honeyed glow. As the lights begin to twinkle across the ravine, the city transforms into a vast, living nativity scene. It is a sight that stills the heart and awakens the imagination. You feel a profound connection to the countless generations who have watched this same sun set over these same stones, their lives a thread in this immense, unbroken tapestry. To experience this ancient wonder affordably, timing is everything. Visit Matera in the off-season, during the spring or autumn, when the crowds have thinned and the air is mild. During these months, the rates for staying in a beautifully restored sassy guest house can be significantly lower. You will not only save money, but also experience the city in its most authentic and tranquil state, feeling as if you have this ancient, sacred place almost to yourself. From the ancient stone of Matera, we journey to a landscape that feels born from a storybook. Welcome to Alberobello, in the heart of Puglia. Here, the streets are lined with a peculiar and enchanting sight, the trulli. These are small, whitewashed stone huts with conical roofs, each one built without mortar, a technique passed down through generations. Walking among them is like stepping into a fairy tale, a world of whimsy and charm, where every corner holds a delightful surprise. The origin of the trulli is a story of cleverness and tax evasion. In the 15th century, local feudal lords ordered their peasant workers to build their homes with dry stone, so they could be quickly dismantled when the king's tax collectors came to visit. What began as a cunning strategy has blossomed into a unique architectural wonder. Each roof is often decorated with a painted symbol, pagan, Christian, magical, meant to bring good luck or ward off evil spirits. Wandering through the two main districts, Rione Monti, Aya Piccola, is a pure delight. The brilliant white walls contrast with the grey stone roofs and the deep blue Puglian sky. Bright pots of geraniums add splashes of red, and the air is filled with the gentle hum of life. You can peer into tiny artisan shops selling local linen, handcrafted souvenirs, or simply get lost in the maze of narrow lanes. The charm of Alberobello is not just in its buildings, but in the warmth of its people. There is a sense of pride here, a deep love for their heritage. You might be invited by a local to peek inside their trullo home. The interiors are cozy and surprisingly spacious, the thick stone walls keeping them cool in the summer and warm in the winter. It's a glimpse into a way of life that is both simple and profoundly connected to its history. As the afternoon sun softens, find a quiet spot to sit and watch the world go by. You can taste the local flavors, the rich olive oil, the fresh orecchiette pasta, the robust primitivo wine. It is a sensory experience that captures the essence of southern Italy. To enjoy Alberobello without the crowds, plan your visit for a weekday. For an authentic and affordable meal, steer clear of the main tourist square. Instead, seek out the family-run osterias tucked away on the side streets. Here you will find delicious traditional Puglian cuisine at a fraction of the cost, served with a genuine smile and the kind of hospitality that makes you feel like family. Our next destination is a place of breathtaking fragility, a village that seems to float among the clouds. This is Civita di Bagnoregio, known in Italy as La Città che muore, the dying city. It rests precariously atop a pinnacle of soft volcanic tuff, its foundations slowly being eroded by wind and rain. connected to the world by only a long, slender pedestrian bridge. To approach it feels like a pilgrimage, a journey to a place suspended in time and space. The walk across the bridge is an experience in itself. With each step, the modern world falls away, and the silence of the valley below rises to meet you. Mist often shrouds the base of the hill, making it seem as if you are walking on a pathway to the sky. The village appears before you, a cluster of medieval stone houses and a Romanesque church tower clinging defiantly to its shrinking perch. There is a profound sense of solitude here, a feeling of being at the edge of the world. Once you pass through the ancient stone gateway, you enter a world of almost perfect silence. The only sounds are the wind whistling through narrow archways, the cooing of pigeons, and the distant echo of your own footsteps on the cobblestones. There are no cars here, only a handful of permanent residents. The village is a maze of tiny lanes, hidden courtyards, and sudden, breathtaking viewpoints that open up onto the vast, lunar-like landscape of the surrounding Badlands. Every corner of Civita tells a story of survival. You can see the cracks in the walls, the places where buildings have crumbled and fallen into the abyss. Yet, there is life here. Cats doze in sunny spots, flowers spill from window boxes, and small cafes offer a place to rest and contemplate the view. There is a powerful, poetic beauty in its decay, a reminder that nothing is permanent, and that there is grace in impermanence. To sit in the main piazza, with its ancient church and olive tree, is to feel the slow, steady pulse of history. You can imagine the generations who have gathered in this same spot, their lives playing out against this backdrop of stunning scenery and constant threat. It is a place that encourages introspection, that makes you think about time, memory, and the delicate balance between creation and destruction. Civita is not just a place you visit. It is a place you feel, deeply and emotionally. Reaching this otherworldly village doesn't require an expensive guided tour. You can easily make it part of a day trip from nearby Orvieto or Rome using public transport. To maximize your time and budget, combine your visit with other beautiful towns in the Tuscia region, like Bolsena or Viterbo. By creating your own itinerary, you pay only for the small entrance fee to the bridge, allowing you to experience the profound, otherworldly silence of Civita at your own pace, on your own terms. We return to the coast, to the brilliant blue of the Adriatic Sea. Here, perched atop a sheer limestone cliff, is Polignano a Mare, a town that seems to have been sculpted by the sea itself. Its old town is a dazzling labyrinth of whitewashed alleys, terraces opening onto staggering turquoise views, a balcony suspended over the sea. The heart of Polignano is its dramatic coastline. Cliffs honeycombed with sea caves. Caves carved by relentless waves over millennia. Grotta Palazzese, the famous cave restaurant, but the magic of caves runs along the whole shore. Water echoing inside them, a constant primal music. Below the town, Lama Monachile, a perfect white pebble cove. The town's living room, locals and visitors soaking up sun, people plunging into crystal clear water, swim under the Roman bridge with white houses above. Unforgettable. It feels like swimming inside a postcard. Wander. Get lost in the historical center. Narrow streets that shelter from the heat. White walls reflecting sunlight. Hidden squares. Poetic verses on stairways and walls. Archways framing the sea. Every turn, a new discovery and a fresh perspective on water. Sunset bathes, cliffs and houses in soft gold. Terraces come alive with aperitivo, laughter and waves. A beautiful view, a good drink, the company of others, sea breeze scented with salt and jasmine. You don't need cliffside restaurants to feel the beauty. The best way is free. Swim public beaches like Lama Monachile, Cala Paura. For a meal with a view, fresh bread, local cheeses, ripe tomatoes, and have a picnic on the rocks. simple romantic dining with the Adriatic as your backdrop. From the sea, we travel inland and upward to the heart of Umbria. Here, rising dramatically from the rolling green countryside, is the city of Orvieto. It sits atop a massive plug of volcanic rock, a natural fortress that has protected it for 3,000 years. To see it for the first time is to be struck by its sheer presence, a city that seems to command the very landscape upon which it is built. It is a place of deep history, art, and quiet elegance. The journey up to the city, whether by the winding road or the modern funicular, feels like an ascent into another era. Once on top, you find yourself in a world of tranquil, perfectly preserved medieval streets. The stone underfoot is dark and volcanic, a constant reminder of the city's geological origins. The pace of life is slow here. You can wander for hours through the quiet lanes, discovering artisan workshops, hidden gardens, and breathtaking views over the Umbrian plains. The crown jewel of Orvieto is its magnificent Duomo, a masterpiece of Italian Gothic architecture. Its facade is one of the most beautiful in all of Italy, a dazzling tapestry of glittering mosaics, intricate sculptures, and delicate reliefs that tell biblical stories in stone and glass. As the sun moves across the sky, the facade changes color, shimmering with gold and deep blues. It is a sight that inspires awe, a testament to centuries of faith and artistry. But Orvieto's wonders are not all above ground. Beneath the city lies another secret world, a labyrinth of more than 1,000 caves, tunnels, and wells carved by the Etruscans and later inhabitants. These were used for everything from storing wine, olive oil, to escaping sieges. To descend into this underground network is to touch the city's most ancient past. It is a cool, silent world that holds centuries of secrets. The volcanic soil that created Orvieto's dramatic perch also gives life to its most famous product, its crisp, golden white wine. The tradition of winemaking here is as old as the city itself. The cool, consistent temperature of the underground caves provided the perfect cellars for aging wine. To taste a glass of Orvieto Classico is to taste the essence of this land, the sun, the soil, and the long, slow passage of time. Exploring this elegant city is surprisingly affordable. Instead of taxis, use the network of regional buses or the charming funicular to get around. When it comes to wine, you don't need to book an expensive vineyard tour. Instead, visit one of the many local enoteches. Many offer informal and very affordable tastings, often paired with delicious regional snacks in a relaxed and authentic setting. For our final destination, we venture to a place of raw, dramatic power in the southern region of Basilicata. Nestled within the jagged, tooth-like peaks of the Lucanian Dolomites is Castelmezzano. This is not a village of gentle rolling hills. It is a village born of rock and sky. The houses seem to grow directly out of the mountainside, their roofs and walls blending into the stone. The approach to Castelmezzano is an adventure. The road twists and turns, climbing higher and higher until you pass through a tunnel carved in the rock and the village is suddenly revealed before you. It is a breathtaking sight. The cluster of houses is cradled in a natural amphitheater of sandstone spires that soar into the sky. Their shapes suggest eagles, owls, anvils. It is a landscape that feels primal and untamed. To walk through Castelmezzano is to navigate a vertical world. The streets are narrow and incredibly steep, often turning into long flights of stairs known as scalelle. Every step is a climb, and every climb is rewarded with a new, spectacular view. You'll look down onto the tiled roofs below, then up at the immense, silent peaks that stand guard over the village. There is a sense of being held, protected by the mountains. The village has a quiet, almost mystical atmosphere. It feels remote, a world away from the noise of modern life. The air is clear and crisp, and the silence is broken only by the wind or the call of a bird of prey. The people here have a deep ancestral connection to their environment. Their lives are shaped by the seasons and the formidable landscape that is both their home and their fortress. For those who seek adrenaline, Castelmezzano offers the Volo dell'Angelo, the flight of the angel. A high-speed zip line connects Castelmezzano to the neighboring village of Pietrapertosa, allowing you to soar like an eagle across the valley, hundreds of meters in the air. It is a heart-pounding way to experience the scale and grandeur of the Dolomites, to see the landscape from a perspective that was once reserved only for birds. You can immerse yourself in this dramatic landscape without the expense of organized adventures. Instead of pricey tours, stay in a family-run guest house or a small bed and breakfast for an authentic and affordable experience. The real treasure here is the network of hiking trails that crisscross the mountains. These paths, like the Path of the Seven Stones, are free to access and offer a more intimate, peaceful way to connect with the staggering beauty of the Lucanian Dolomites, letting you discover its secrets at your own pace. From the painted cliffs of the Ligurian coast to the fairy tale roofs of Puglia, we have journeyed through an Italy that lives in the heart. These places, Matera, Civita, Polignano, are more than just beautiful destinations. They are stories written in stone, water, and light. They remind us that travel is not about seeing, but about feeling. It is about the connection we make with a place, its history, its people. This is the magic of discovery, the quiet joy of finding profound beauty where you least expect it. The true richness of Italy is not reserved for those with limitless funds. It reveals itself to those who travel with curiosity and an open heart. By choosing to walk the ancient paths, to eat at humble osterias, and to visit in the quiet seasons, you do more than just save money. You experience these places in a more authentic, more meaningful way. You become a part of their story, even for a brief moment, and they in turn become a part of yours, a cherished memory that will last a lifetime. Thank you for watching. If you love discovering beautiful destinations without spending a fortune, don't forget to subscribe to Earth on Budget. Join our journey every week as we uncover hidden gems, affordable, breathtaking, and unforgettable. See you in the next adventure. 9:50. Subscribe to Earth on Budget for more cinematic travel around the world.